What the fuck's up? I'm driving home after a hard day's work and it stinks. You know what it stinks like here in Michigan? It stinks like raw sewage and corruption. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because Beta O'Dork and Christian Gillibrand, or whatever the fuck that bitch's name is, are here in Michigan pushing their communist socialist agenda on the naive morons of Michigan. And anybody that buys any of the crap that they're shoveling is a special kind of stupid. I can't stand either one of them. Christian Gillibrand is another one of those flip-flopping, wherever the wind blows politicians. And Beta is nothing more than a rich elitist prick. Which is one thing I don't understand. Like, why do all these people keep listening to rich people lecture them about how they're not rich because of rich people? That makes no fucking sense at all. But they'll buy it. They'll buy their fucking unicorns and they'll fucking, elves in the trees, and fucking everybody gets a fucking genie in the bottle where they can make 3 fucking wishes, right? They'll believe that shit. If you think that either one of these politicians, these greedy ass, corrupt politicians, have your best interest in heart, you are fucking sadly mistaken. Now, I don't give a shit if they come here and talk, because I am a staunch defender of the First Amendment. They can spew whatever kind of nonsense they want. The problem is, there's a lot of Michigan people that are fucking idiots. And I say that because we now have a communist governor. I know she says she's a Democrat, but I don't fucking believe her. She wants to raise the gas tax 45 fucking cents. How the hell is that going to help anybody that's disenfranchised? To fix the roads, the same bullshit we've been hearing the whole time I've been alive. That they're going to fix the roads. All they need is more money to fix the roads. What happens? We give them fucking money to fix the roads. They say, you know what? We need more money to fix the roads. We need another tax to fix the roads. We're going to tax cigarettes. We're going to tax booze. We're going to tax fucking gas. We're going to tax anything else we can tax. We don't to fix the roads. On a state level, if they can't get it right, what makes you think that on a federal level they can get anything right? It's disgusting to watch these people even talk. But like I said, let them talk. So that normal people with more than 2 brain cells bouncing around their head can see that they're fucking crazy. That their policies are shit. Beta, let's just call him Robert, because that's his fucking name. Why he goes by Beto, I have no idea. Wants to sell us on the idea that we should tear down walls and fences while living behind walls and fences. While speaking behind walls and fences. The hypocrisy is there for all to see. Yet there's some people out there that will say, well, he's a good-looking guy. You are a fucking idiot, and you must be desperate if you think he's a good-looking guy. This guy is nothing more than an elitist. End of story. Christian Gillibrand, who the fuck knows what she's even about? Because she's just another Hillary Clinton clone. Whatever hot button topic there is, she's for it. Even though years ago she was against it. But now they're for it, as long as it gets them some votes. And they can take advantage of the protected class, quote unquote. Oh shit, damn it. Didn't know that there was a thing here. Oh fuck. We already got road construction going on. It's fucking crazy. It's constant construction as soon as it gets warm up here, yet the roads never seem to be fixed. Why don't you guys concentrate on the fucking problem? And the problem isn't the roads aren't getting fixed. The problem is trucks are too fucking heavy. They keep saying other states pour money into their roads. Maybe they have the money to pour into their roads without hurting themselves. These politicians are the fucking dumbest people on earth. I swear to God. They keep saying, and we know why they're stupid. Because their parents bought their way into college and paid for their grades. Do you think they're like anybody else, like common people like me and the rest of the fucking Michigan people out there that bust their ass every day? We had to earn our shit. Their rich asses just paid to get into college, paid for good grades. I can guarantee you that the fucking majority of our government has paid to get into college and paid for good grades. Especially that fucking idiot, George Bush. You're damn right, I do not like him. He's an asshole. Him and his father were assholes. And morons. Maybe his father wasn't as much of a dick, because he might have to actually earn his keep. But he paid for his son's grades and he paid to get him into school. Shit us common folk knew about all along. We knew that rich people were paying to get their dumbass kids into Ivy League schools. Beto O'Rourke and Christian Gillibrand will be pandering, because that's what they do. They won't be speaking, they'll be pandering. And that's why it stinks. It's time to break out the industrial fucking spray Febreze and start Febreze in the skies. Replace that shit they're spraying now with Febreze. Because it's going to be hard to get that smell out once they leave. Can't understand how Michigan would vote for Donald Trump, which is the first fucking smart thing we've done in a long time, and then turn around and vote for Gretchen Whitmer. A stuck-up, rich elitist who's never probably earned anything in her life. That's just my opinion. That's the way she presents herself. Oh, I'm just such a victim. I've worked so hard my whole life. You'll forgive me if I don't believe you. But actions speak louder than words. The fact that she wants to raise goddamn gas tax 45 cents proves to me that she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. We can give them $1 extra in taxes and it still wouldn't fix the fucking roads. I don't understand why people keep they keep voting for these assholes. I don't get it. Do they vote for these people just because they're partisans and they can only vote Republican or Democrat? I would vote for a Democrat if a Democrat said something fucking smart. But all Christian Gillibrand had to do was go up there and say a few buzzwords. Oh, the white guy's bad. Gay rights. My racism and all this other shit. And she won the election. Because that's how fucking stupid people are. She keeps talking about how they care about education. Of course they care about education. They want to brainwash kids into voting nothing but Democrat. They tried to do the same shit with me in school, and that was fucking 30 years ago. I think Beto O'Rourke is fucking stupid. That's my personal opinion. I think anybody that votes for him has got a screw loose. Because if you think that he's going to make all these socialist ideas come to life, just take a look at AOC and how dumb she is. She's also another rich person who probably got her way paid through college, because nobody can come out of that college that fucking stupid. No thank you, Miss Cortez. I will have a burger whenever the fuck I feel like having one. You can kiss my ass on that one. And according to you and people from the 70s, we were all supposed to be fucking dead already. That's right, folks. People back in the 70s, these same assholes, were talking about climate and how it was gonna fucking kill us, gas and how it was gonna kill us, and yet miraculously, we are still here 40 fucking years later. They're still coming up with a new way to frighten the shit out of people and convince them that we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. It's gonna be at the hands of these fucking morons that keep pushing these stupid ass ideas. But you keep listening to them. You listen to them and you take everything they say to heart. According to that big head idiot, Al Gore, we were supposed to all be drowning. And that was back in 2010. Before that, some other asshole said in the 80s that we were all supposed to die because there was going to be a gas crisis and everybody was going to fucking die. They've been spewing this weather crap forever. But as usual, they're fucking wrong because they're stupid. They're intellectual midgets and con men and women, conning people into fucking giving up their money so that they can fucking fly around the world and ride in limousines and tell everybody about how fucking stupid they are and how the whole fucking world is going to come to an end because they said so. According to Cortez, the world's going to end in 12 years. Well, then fuck it. Let's live it up then, bitch. Why the fuck should we give shit up if the world's fucking going to end in 12 years? The world's going to end in 12 years. I want to fucking be doing blow and all kinds of other shit, driving 120 miles an hour, doing whatever the fuck I want. This is coming from people who say they give a shit about animals, yet want to arbitrarily exterminate billions of them because they fart. And you guys, it's like, is there anybody out there with a brain anymore that can't see that this is fucking utter fucking stupidity? The Green New Deal, Beto and Christian and AOC and Omar can take that Green New Deal and shove it where the sun don't shine. Not giving up my truck. I'm not giving up my car. I'm not giving up none of the shit that Americans love having. Cars, they love having their own cars. We don't want public fucking transportation. We want our own vehicles. We don't want salad. We want fucking steaks and hamburgers because we fucking bust our ass and we deserve that shit. You know, I hate to tell you, but these fossil fuels, which aren't from fossils, by the way, they have provided us with a good quality of life. We live longer. We have energy and heat and all kinds of nice amenities that we go out and we work our ass for. That's why we pay our bills every fucking month. But AOC wouldn't understand that because she and her family are rich. She didn't grow up in the Bronx. She lied. She grew up in a neighborhood where the median income was like $1 million fucking dollars a year. That's more money than I've ever seen in my life, let alone a year. But like I said, it's all about their socialist agenda. Beto O'Rourke can talk all he wants. If you're dumb enough to vote for him, it means that you are brain dead. He has absolutely no good ideas. He lives in a house with paid armed security. And now that he's running for president, he'll get more armed security courtesy of me and every other taxpayer out there. You're welcome, Beta. These people are all for infringing on rights that we have earned through blood. I wonder, do they even teach the Constitution in the fucking school system anymore? Or is this just some sort of abstract class that you have to take on your own? They don't suggest it. Because heaven forfend, you know what your rights are. Because people that don't know what their rights are normally lose them. Make no mistake. The Democrats are out to cheat their way back to the top. You know, and it gets bad. And I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. It gets bad when I agree with nutty Nancy Pelosi. She actually said something intelligent. And for the life of me, I can't even remember what it was. Their party is headed for disaster. And they keep electing these morons. These little girls that have never had a real job do not need to be in Congress. They should all be thrown out. And that one idiot we elected here in Michigan is an embarrassment to Michigan. You want to impeach the president for what, bitch? For what? Because he hurt your feelings? That's not an impeachable offense. And then you'll just get Joe Biden. Do you even understand how the Constitution works? You like him? My stream was interrupted, as per usual on YouTube. The bashing of free speech. But you know what? I ain't gonna bash YouTube too much because they're better than some of these other social justice platforms you got out there. Trump will be president again. I can almost guarantee it. Don't let up. All the conservatives out there, you gotta go out and vote, man. You gotta go out there and vote. Vote Republican. Because the Democrats aren't Democrats anymore, man. They made that clear. They're not Democrats. And any real Democrats we got up on Capitol Hill, they're cowards. They ain't gonna say nothing to these new socialist Democrats. They're scared of them. And what are they scared of? They're scared of losing power. The rest of us will move on with our lives after 2020. But they're making a big deal about it so far. How many people we got running on the Democrat platform? Like 30 or some shit? I can guarantee you it's going to whittle down to either Bernie Sanders or Kamala Harris. And neither one of them have a brain. Kamala Harris shouldn't even be in politics, as far as I'm concerned. That's just my opinion. And I'm entitled to it. If you listen to some of the rhetoric that comes out of that, stop. You know what? I gotta honestly tell you, it's like, just watch a Trump rally. Watch it. Watch his speech, right? And then turn over to CNN or MSNBC or any of these other stations and watch how they break it down. And watch the lies fly. They will put so many words in that guy's mouth, he'll be choking on them. It's just like when they said that he said all Mexicans are rapists. Not one hear those words come out of President Trump's mouth. He never said all Mexicans are rapists. He said they're sending some good people, but they're sending a lot of bad people. Some of them are rapists. Some of them are murderers, which is not a lie. It's the truth. They say there's no crisis at the border. There is. You can't have people just flooding into your country that have nothing to offer. You want to do shit the right way and come into America? Well, then welcome to America. If you want to sneak in here, your ass should get kicked out. It's just like if you went to a club and they didn't let you in the front door and you snuck in the back door and they found you, they'd throw your ass out. Our laws are a joke. That's why they come here. Canada wasn't bullshitting. They threw people out. They said that you can't just come into Canada. We have immigration laws. Big surprise. And if they were going to go anywhere, beef up Canada. There's only 30 million people in Canada. Canada is vastly unpopulated. There's a lot of Canada, though, that is pretty inhospitable. Not too many people looking to build a 2-story bungalow on the tundra. But like I said, it stinks now, but hopefully it won't stink in a couple of years. Hopefully people will wake up and realize that they're being duped into believing this socialist crap. You have watched Venezuela go from a fucking country that had it all to a complete shithole, where people are digging out of the trash to find shit to eat, while the elitists eat caviar. As long as they agree with Maduro, they can have caviar, they can eat and be fat. Meanwhile, their own citizens are digging through trash, eating their own pets. You watch this shit happen in real time. And still, you want to fucking think socialism is good. Well, they didn't do it right, according to the socialists. You know, the narcissistic megalomaniacs that we have in office, they didn't do it right. Yeah, they didn't do it right, and neither did anybody else, because there is no way to do socialism correctly. It is an evil, disgusting ideology that leads to communism and dictatorships and mass murder. It happens every fucking time. Dig up the 100 million people from last century and ask them how communism and socialism worked out for them. Ask anybody that escaped the USSR. But oh wait, a lot of you millennials don't know what the fuck that is. That's what they called Russia when it was a republic. And they were communists. Ask them how great it was living in the USSR. They'll tell you, I fucking got the hell out of there. First opportunity came. I got out of there. And there's some still living here in America that will tell you it was bad. Bernie Sanders says standing in line waiting for food is a good thing. Fuck you, Bernie. The only time I want to be standing in line for food is when I'm in the grocery store packing my cart with hamburgers and steaks so that I could pay the guy and go home and cook it and consume it. I don't think, see, that's why they're on guns too, though. See, they only know that they can get away with this shit if they disarm the population. So that's the first order of business. What do you think Maduro did? He disarmed the population. Give up the guns. Because we can't have you guys revolting on us when we fuck you over. And that's why Bernie and Camilla and all these people are so rabidly anti-gun. It has nothing to do with public safety. 30,000 people a year die from guns in America on average. 2/3 of them are suicides, which leaves like 10,000. The rest of that is criminals with guns. Not law-abiding citizens. Not people in the NRA. Name one NRA member that shot a fucking place up. I doubt you'll find one. Just makes me sick to think that these people keep trying to sell anti-American shit to Americans. People fucking all around the world want to come to America, even though we're so racist and xenophobic and all kinds of other phobes and isms. They're breaking down fucking gates to get in here because they know we got it going on. They know this is the best fucking place to be on the planet. It's like Disneyland. Oh, no, little squirrel. Don't do that. I don't run over no squirrel, man. I know they're annoying at times, but still, they're actually kind of cute. So I'm just telling you, man, don't fall for their bullshit. Does stink in Michigan. It's going to take a while to get the stink out. Hopefully, this will be the only time they visit Michigan. We need to get the Democrats out of power, especially in Michigan. We're stuck with Gretchen for now. I would like to think that, welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Whatever. I don't break none of the community guidelines. These are my opinions and my opinions alone. Anyway, follow me on Twitter as long as I'm there. Because I'm sure I'm going to say something to get my ass thrown off there eventually. It's at Shark of Truth. Let's get a school going, or a shoal, depending on where you live. Some people call it a school, some people call it a shoal. Anyway, this is Shark, and I'm out.